Hey YouTube, it's Summer from Summer Days 1000, and I'm here to bring you a beauty favorites of 2013. The way I structured this video, hopefully it's not too long, but the way I structured it is I'm gonna do one drugstore and one high end of like my favorite products from this year. So let me just get started because I know it's gonna take forever anyways. But we'll just start with foundation. The only problem is for foundation and face concealer, I don't have a drugstore just because I am very cautious about what I put on my, like the first layer of my skin, because I am very, very prone to breakouts. So I use this all year. It's the Makeup Forever. I got this literally in January of last year and I'm almost out and I loved it. I did purchase the NARS Sheer Glow after I finished this, only because I wanted to try something different. But if that doesn't work, I would definitely pick up another one of these because I loved it. I have no idea where the color is. I lost the top, but it has seen some love. It does no flashbacks. Like you don't get that white or like weird cast. It doesn't oxidize. It wears so long. I can't tell you how many times I've been out like at night. Stuff holds up like no one's business. Love it. And then my favorite concealer is the MAC Studio Finish Concealer. This is in NW40, which is not my color. It is actually very, very orange, and I am very yellow, or it's not even orange, it's very red, and I'm yellow toned, and I made the mistake of asking the salespeople to match me. I don't think they knew what they were doing. I mean, I don't know that much about MAC because I don't really wear that many of their face products, but this is obviously not my color. Maybe I needed an NC. I don't know. NW, I feel like someone once told me that NW meant like needs warmth. I don't need warmth because I'm already warm. I don't know. Anyways, not the right color, but I love the formula and I did use a whole bunch of it. Okay, anyways, next on my face would be concealer, or under eye concealers I want to talk about. This is the drugstore version. I love it. It's the Dream Lumi by Maybelline. Love it. I get it in Radiant. It's gorgeous under the eyes. It's super light. And I mean, that looks really scary, but when I do my under eyes, I put down my MAC first, and this is like almost skin tone, maybe a little darker, but when it mixes with this, it just makes it just a little lighter so that you get like a pretty glow. Like when I sit like that, it looks crazy, but if I sit a little further back, you can tell it's not really that oily, and I think it looks really pretty. Same with this. This is the Tarte Amazonian Clay Concealer in medium. I would use this under my eyes as well, mixed with like a color, a skin tone color, because it is very light. It's almost white. It looks ridiculous. You'd think that I'm crazy for buying this color, but it really does look good when you mix it with a skin tone concealer. But don't go around just putting this in your eyes if you're as dark as me, because you'll look a little cray. Then I would go to powder. My two favorite powders are the MAC's Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and Medium Deep, which is probably the color of my body. I typically buy foundations as close to my skin as possible, but if I can't find an exact match, I go a little lighter because I don't want my face to look crazy. So this definitely will bring it to my skin tone color. I love it. You can tell I've like really gone into it. It's flat. It used to be dome shaped. It's quite flat. And it's gorgeous. It doesn't look cakey, but as much on as you want. I love it, love it, love it. So much. And I am dry. I was dry even before I really started taking Accutane, so I don't really ever wear powder as a foundation. And then this is my favorite drugstore setting powder. It's the e.l.f. High Definition Powder. It's very messy. I love it. It's very comparable. I also have the NARS setting powder. I feel like this is the same as all of those. Like, I don't really understand why I paid so much for those when it's the same as this. But yeah, favorite powders. Now on to bronzers. When I bronze, I use my bronzer. I bronze first, and then I contour a little, and then I blend it out. Now this is my favorite drugstore. It's the Prestige Sunflower Illuminating Bronzing Flower and Sunkissed. Now this looks really light, like it really does. It looks really light. But I can build this up to the point where it is so dark. I can't really, it's not showing up on my hand really that well. But I can make it look so dark, and it just looks like the perfect sun-kissed glow. And like if I'm going out in public, I don't really want it to look like I've contoured too much. So I just think this is so perfect. I had this on in my What's in My Purse video. I don't know if anyone liked it, but I love it. And it was really cheap. I like picked this up at my school. My school's like convenience stores have makeup by Prestige, and I've never really heard of the brand, but they sell it there and had to try it. This is my favorite high-end bronzing powder. It's a Mineralized Skin Finish Natural, and it's 2 shades darker, because when you contour you go 2 shades darker, and when you highlight you go 2 shades lighter. 2 shades darker than my skin tone. Like I mentioned before, I use the Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and Medium Deep, and this is Deep Dark. So they're quite a significant difference. Let me open it. I don't know why I just showed it to you guys, like you can see through the container. It's quite a significant difference, and I'll just throw this on my face to contour, and I just think it is so pretty. Like, these things are so pretty. Like when you contour with this, you really can't even tell. Like, it just looks so pretty. I love it. Alright, next would be blushes. Drugstore is the Milani Luminoso, and oh, that's what it's called, Milani and Luminoso. And sorry, a car just drove by. And I love it. Oh my gosh. It is just, I've tore the mess out of this. It is not true to color at all. I don't know if I can make it true to color. There. It's like this gorgeous peach. Oh, it's so pretty. And then this is NARS and Amore. Did I say that right? Yeah, Amore. Is that like love? I know like Amore, Amores, Amantes was like Latin for like love. I don't know. Sounds like maybe Italian. I don't know. Anyways, it's like this gorgeous, like, I don't even know if it's mauve, but like, it's just so freaking pretty. Oh, I'm trying to make this fast. Oh my gosh, my lighting. I don't have professional lighting. Like, I'm just average girl. Like, I don't have professional lighting, so like my lighting is really throwing all my swatches off. But it just looks absolutely gorgeous. Gosh. Now we're on to highlighters. Drugstore, I have the, this is Physicians Formula Powder Palette Mineral Glow Pearls and Translucent Pearl. There are no more pearls because I use the mess out of this. I've had this forever. It's completely flat there, and it's gorgeous wash of like just a nice wash of color. It looks like it could be chalky, but I promise you, if you blend this out, it looks absolutely gorgeous. In love with it. It is beyond words. Alright. So then the high end is the Smashbox Mini Soft Lights Tint. And it is like a really light pink. I've hit pan. I've had this for like a good year. And it's just like the perfect, I don't even know if this is actually supposed to be a highlight, but to me it's like the perfect wash of like a pink. If you're using something like Luminoso, something peach toned, it's just a perfect wash of pink to go over it and make it a little glittery. You really can't see that swatch at all. I'm really sorry about that. Could you at least see the color, maybe? Yeah, like that's the color of it. It's like almost like a whitish pink. Yeah, but you can't see the swatch. The swatch is just literally just a highlight. I don't know. It's really pretty, I promise. Like, if you don't like this, I'd be surprised. I got this like back in the day when I bought the Smashbox BB cream. It came with like one of these, a primer and some mascara. Didn't really like anything except for this. I didn't like the BB cream. I didn't like the primer. I didn't like the mascara. So yeah, alright, I already talked about that. On to off of face now. And we're on to eyes. Favorite palettes. Drugstore. I don't even know if they sell this one anymore. I've had this one, no joke, since high school. I am a junior in college. Even if it was senior year, that's a long time. But I'm pretty sure this is more like freshman, sophomore year. But I can't throw it away. Like, I love it so much. And the shadows aren't dried out or anything. I just absolutely love it. It's the Maybelline Stylish Smokes and Natural Smokes. It is the most gorgeous thing. I used to tell you how to make a smoky eye. Don't really follow it anymore. I use the colors when I feel like it. But when I was in high school, you better believe I followed each number to a T, and it looked trash. But it has, I think this is supposed to be like the lid color, highlight color, crease color, the outer corner, or the liner. I think it actually said liner, but I used it in the outer corner. Oh no, it was outer corner. It was outer corner. And they're just so like pigmented. Like, look at that. Like, they're just so pretty. And then like, oh, they're so pretty. I don't know where to swatch. Ooh. I don't know. That was supposed to be the highlight color, but you can't really see it. I don't know. Got a little highlight in there. I don't know. It's just a gorgeous combination of colors. It looks good on probably, I would say everyone, but I think everyone, because they're browns and they're neutrals, and neutrals kind of go with everyone. And these are like, this is kind of coolish. I mean, this one's kind of cool, and this one's kind of like warmish cool. I don't know. I think this would go with everyone, honestly. Now, my high-end favorite is my beloved Naked palette. I'm surprisingly, have kept it semi-clean. It doesn't look like I use much of it, but I use this all of the time. My most used is probably Naked. It is probably the biggest indentation. Naked and Buck. As everyone else always says, I use them as transition colors. I love all the shimmer. I love Sidecar. I love Half Baked. I love Smog. And then when I smoke out something, you best believe I use Hustle when I want to do something semi-purple or put some purple in a brown. I use Gunmetal and Creep when I'm doing a grayish smoky eye. Like, I love, love, love this palette. It is to die for, and it's the only reason I bought the Naked 3. I skipped, oh my gosh, I dropped something. Sorry, I'll forget it. The only reason I bought the Naked 3, I skipped the Naked 2 because the Naked 2 is very obvious, if you look at it, geared towards cool toned people, and I'm not cool toned. And when I do like my friends and stuff, and I don't know to call them clients because usually it's just my friends. When I do like my friends' makeups and stuff, even if they're cool toned, because my best friend is very cool. Like, she's a very cool toned person, and I have a cool e.l.f. palette, which is good quality shadows, and it works for her, and she doesn't really care. She has her own makeup too, so usually when I go to her house, I just use those. I'm not spending $50 on a palette that I can't use on myself. That's just, to me, that's a waste. I don't do makeup on other people enough to put forth that kind of money. Alright, so eyeshadow, eyeliner, favorite drugstore is it's like a little itty nub now, but was it Rimmel London Scandaleyes in black. Everyone always talks about this. It's as amazing as everyone says. It's creamy. It's just, I love it for my waterline. I use it for my waterline most of the time, but if I'm doing a smoky eye, I don't want to use the high end that I'm going to talk about, I'll put this down and I'll smoke it out with the brush and some black eyeshadow, and it's just so gorgeous. Another thing you could do with this is, if I'm doing a really intense smoky eye, I'll put a full layer of this down over my eye. And then I'll put over whatever colors that I'm planning on using, and it holds like no one's business. I love this. I've been trying to purchase another one, and I want to purchase the nude one, but I cannot find this anymore. And I know they still sell it because I still see it on YouTube all of the time, but I'm gonna find it. But I'm gonna keep looking. I love it. I love it so much. Last but not least, the Bobbi Brown is my favorite high-end eyeliner, and it's in black ink #1. This is my second one. Actually, I purchased the one, and then I purchased one. I purchased one. I used a lot of it, and I've only had this for like 2 weeks. I purchased one like a while ago, and I came home from break. There wasn't even that much left. I came home from break, did my mom's makeup one night when we were going out to dinner, and she took it from me. She's like, "Go buy yourself another one. I want this one." So bought myself another one, and I've had this, no kidding, I got this like the day after Christmas. I went shopping with my mom, and I've already put quite a dent in it. And I use this more so, not when I'm trying to do like a dramatic or like this is black and this is the Balm Swing mascara. But this would not give you something that black, at least in my opinion it won't. So I use this more every day. I use this one on my what's in my purse bag or my purse tag, like just things where it doesn't really matter, it doesn't have to be that dark and like in your face. It's gorgeous, and I just put it on with the MAC T63 brush. It's just like an angled brush. I don't know if it's even for eyeliner. It might be for like, it says French. It might be for like eyebrows, but I use it for eyeliner, and I just dip it in and I just trace it, and it's so easy. All right, so mascara I think is last. I think I've gone through every product. Oh no, lips, but I'm gonna do mascara first. Mascara, this is like really hard for me. All year I use the Benefits They're Real mascara, and I do love it. For anyone that doesn't see it, it has the most amazing brush where the tip is like a ball, so you can like really get in there. Used this all year, absolutely loved it, obsessed, gorgeous, amazing. Got a travel size, got a big size, gone through 3 of these. I also used a whole bunch of drugstore ones, but I don't actually have any of them with me now because I bought one like when I went shopping after Christmas, and I'm going to show you that in a second. I'm not going to show it to you because I don't feel like grabbing it, but it blows everything out of the park. I love it. Never going back to anything else. But anyways, the drugstore ones I like are the Plush by I think Maybelline. It's like in a blue tube, like a light bluish tube. I love it so much. It doesn't make your eyelashes hard, it doesn't flake, it's gorgeous. And then I liked the Rimmel, I don't know what it's called exactly, but it's like a Rimmel. It's in a black tube with the yellow top. Nicole Guerrero always talks about it. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called. Gorgeous, love it. And I use those two together, and it just worked out really nice. But recently I found the YSL, no, it's a YSL? Yeah, the YSL Baby Doll Mascara. Girl, let me tell you, that is the most amazing mascara I've ever seen. Like, the wand is perfect for above and below. It's just the most amazing mascara I have ever seen. All right, so for lip products, I only have drugstore lip liners. I bought like a big pack of these NYX lip liners. They're amazing, love them. I am not much of a lip liner person, especially now that I'm on Accutane. I don't really use it that much, but when I do, love it. This is Mahogany. I don't know, this is like just a random shade. I like all of them. I don't really use them, like I said, but if I were to use lip liner, I'd be using the NYX ones. They're creamy, they're just perfect. It's not really the color that I like, it's the brand, so you can ignore the color, but I just wanted to show you. It's creamy, it doesn't really move very much. It's just, I love it. Now, lipsticks, I have the drugstore, which is this line I love, which is the Maybelline line. I don't know if it had a special color, Sensationals. This is in Deepest Cherry, which is probably my favorite color out of the line. And it's just gorgeous plum. It looks really pretty. And you can actually build this up so that it almost looks black. I don't know if it's going to do it on my hand, but on my lips it works. And it smells like delicious cherry fruit pie goodness. It's just amazing. And my favorite high-end, it was a toss-up between this and the YSL ones that everyone always talks about, but this is a little bit longer wearing, so I just figured this might have beat it out a little bit. And this is the Dior Rouge in Nude. It's a gorgeous, gorgeous nude. It's so pretty. I love this so much. I wear it all of the time, and it lasts forever. And it's just the most pretty, this is like so awkward, that's probably better. It's just like the most pretty nude color out there. Lastly, seriously, this is the last part, is lip products. Drugstore is the L'Oreal Lip Gloss Couleur Riche, and I just love it. It feels so high-end and luxurious. It doesn't really have much color, so if you really want much color, I wouldn't go, at least with this color. And it's just so pretty. This is, I think, the nude one. It's called Nude Illusion. Love it. I toss it over anything and everything. A colored one, a non-colored one. I just love it. And then this is my favorite high-end. It's the Extra Amps by MAC. It's the Dazzle Glass Collection. Used it so much this summer. It's just the most gorgeous pink. I just love it so much. It looks good over anything red, pink, anything like that. It's just so pretty. The only problem I have with the Dazzle Glass is you go through these things so freaking fast. They need to put more in here. But, oh, last but not least, sorry, this is the real last thing. I'm like so disorganized. I'm trying to make this a fast video because last time a lot of people didn't watch to the end and I just wanted to like hold your attention. So I'm trying to make this as fast as possible. But this is the Brow Wiz by Anastasia. It's in the color brunette. It has a spoolie on one side and it has the stuff on the other. I love it. I use it all the time. I just bought myself another one. People complain about going through these so fast. I don't know if it's the new one because I did get the new one, which is them in the black too. Maybe the new one has less product, but I've had this for a good 6-7 months, this exact one. And I have no problem with it. And I fill in my brows almost every day. Granted, I do a light fill in, as you can see. I don't like heavy brows. That's just me though. I like them to look as natural as possible. I don't like people to notice that I have them filled in. But yeah, besides the point, Brow Wiz by Anastasia, however y'all want to pronounce it. Amazeballs. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna get up this look that I have on now. I filmed not a tutorial, but like a speed brew, me not really talking. And I hope you guys enjoy that. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.